As midterms approach, a new poll shows what Black voters want to see from leaders. In a series of bi-monthly surveys by Black to the Future Action Fund and socioanalytical research, 6,000 Black voters said economic recovery and white supremacy are the top issues leaders need to address to win their vote. During the pandemic, Black people suffered more job losses than white people. In the survey, nearly a quarter of respondents reported they'd lost their job or had their hours cut. Meanwhile, Black-owned businesses faced more difficulties accessing Paycheck Protection Program loans. As a result, income and housing insecurity soared. A third of respondents said their personal finances worsened during the pandemic, and 45% said they've had difficulty paying for usual household expenses. Now, both renters and mortgage holders say they're behind on payments. So voters have identified two policy changes they want to see: $2,000 monthly relief checks until the economy recovers, and increasing the federal minimum wage to $15 an hour. The call for monthly stimulus checks isn't new. Last January, Democratic Representatives Ilhan Omar, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and Rashida Tlaib were among those who signed a letter to President Joe Biden calling for $2,000 checks until the pandemic is completely over. That did not go through, though qualifying households did receive 3 rounds of $1,400 stimulus checks. But with a $2,000 monthly stimulus check, 63% of survey respondents with a household income below $20,000 said they would use the money to pay for utilities. 62% said they would use it for food. But as concerns of the economy remain high, Black voters also want to see the Biden-Harris administration take bold action against white supremacy. Hate crimes have been on the rise in recent years, and the Buffalo shooting remains a painful reminder of attacks against the Black community. 43% of voters said they want Biden to declare attacks such as these as domestic terrorism, while another 33% said white supremacy needs to be declared a national security threat. But as a follow-up to that, a third of respondents said those who have committed hate crimes need to be barred from accessing firearms in the future. Despite both Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris receiving a 71% average approval rating from respondents, Black voters remain dissatisfied with the direction the country is heading, and Democrats can't win re-election without the Black vote. At the state level, Democratic governors receive a much higher approval rating from Black voters than Republican governors do. But the poll makes clear Black voters are ready to embrace more progressive policies during this time of economic crisis and increasing racial tensions.